And joining me now is Dan Connolly from BaltimoreBaseball.com. You're celebrating something now about your website. Tell us about that for a second.
Yeah, this is the 2-year anniversary of our website, BaltimoreBaseball.com. We're entering our 3rd season. Pretty excited about that. But today it happened 2 years ago, March 31st, 2016.
So again, it's BaltimoreBaseball.com for complete coverage on the Orioles. Now, you're going to rank the Orioles opening day victories here, the extra inning victories, or just overall thrilling wins to end the games?
No, just home opener walk-offs, as it's being called now. The home opener walk-offs. There's been 10 of the 44 wins the Orioles have had on opening day in Baltimore. 10 of them were walk-offs, one in the last at bat by the Orioles. And we decided, Paul Folcomer, one of my writers, came to me and said, hey, let's have a little fun with it. You know, let's look at all 10 of those. And we decided to rank them from 10 to first. And we wanted to see what Adam Jones's home run, his heroics on Thursday, where that would place. And we kind of decided to base it on, you know, not just a walk-off home run, but just the drama that is in it overall. And we decided the number 5 was Brady Anderson, now the executive vice president. He had a RBI single. Number 4, Trumbos, just last year. Number 3 was Jerry Adair, had a sac fly in 1963, actually. And the interesting thing about that one is the Orioles were losing 2-0 through 8 innings with Claude Osteen, and then they turned it around. Number 2 was Gary Matthews Jr.'s RBI single in the 13th inning in the Snopener, as we called it, with all the snow coming down, exactly 15 years ago today. And then we decided that Jones's home run, because it was Jones, because it's his last year, you know, potentially his last year, because he's had 11 straight openers, and because it was a home run against Fernando Rodney, who's saved 300 games in his career, we just thought that was probably one of the coolest things. So Adam Jones's home run, to us at BaltimoreBaseball.com, is the best walk-off in Orioles opening day history.
As they would say, no doubt about it. Now let's talk a little bit about the Orioles different. If you looked at the box score and you watched the entire game, some things that occurred during the game in the Orioles victory were a little bit different from last year. There was 5 walks, a stolen base, there was a hit and run attempt, and there was also a sacrifice. A little bit different concept for the Orioles.
It is a little bit different concept. I'm not sure I buy that they're changing their entire way here. They struck out 13 times. They still won the game with a home run. And, you know, the sac bunt was a really good sac bunt by Caleb Joseph, but he's one of the better bunters on the team. And then you had the stolen base by Manny Machado. And Machado, you know, he's going to really up his game this year, I think. Power, speed, everything. He's really motivated to be as good as he possibly can. So I'm not sure it's 100% a change for the Orioles, but it is nice to see them, you know, play a little small ball and do that, and also, you know, take some walks. Like you said, they walked 5 times. So I'm not sure that might have just been an aberration, but it is nice to see them do it a little differently.
Now, we know that Andrew Cashner is starting tonight, but how about an update on the Orioles rotation?
Yeah, basically the Orioles rotation on Monday is going to be Chris Tillman making his season debut. On Tuesday, Mike Wright will be pitching for the Orioles against Houston. It will be his first start for the Orioles since June of 2016. Dylan Bundy will get the start on Wednesday. And then Alex Cobb's situation is he is going to throw 5 innings down in Sarasota this upcoming week, probably on Wednesday. Then he's going to have a 6-inning stint. It might be like a simulated game with the Orioles here or somewhere else. He probably won't be starting for Bowie, even though he's on the roster, because the Orioles don't want him throwing a minor league ball. And that sounds kind of strange, but it's a little bit different. He's had elbow reconstruction surgery. They want to make it easy. He will not start with the Orioles until as early as April 14th. But he could be starting in Boston with the Orioles on April 14th.
Well, Dan, we always appreciate you taking the time to be with us. Check him out on BaltimoreBaseball.com for the latest information on the Orioles.